Good evening, ladies. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Just getting everything together so we can get started. If you haven't downloaded the file it's available on my Etsy shop. Just making sure I have everything. Hello, good evening. Okay, let's get started. We're not gonna make this live too long. Make sure everything looks nice and clear. Perfect. So let's get started. Today we will be doing this really cute cake topper. If you did not see the topper that we will be making today, I suggest you go to my TikTok and you check the video so you can have an idea of what we're working on. The cake topper that we will be making today, it has a shaker and it's a little bit different. Okay, so the first thing first, I'm gonna show you something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys struggle and you were like, oh my God, Gabby don't like us, and that's why she's giving us all these tiny little pieces to work with. But I did do a couple of stories early today kind of showing you of alternatives that you have in order to make this. Okay, so and I even did it myself because I wanted to make sure that that you guys have options. So these tiny little pieces that you guys see right here, look how it didn't even cut right, some of them. So it's for the little boy. Now one thing that it's kind of annoying when it comes to Cricut, and it's that on an SVG file I cannot save print and cut images. Print and cut images like PNGs, JPEGs, I cannot have them inside the file because Cricut will not take the file if I do that. So the little boy, I left him in layers, as you can see right here. If you cut him out in layers, then you got a bunch of little pieces just like these ones that I'm showing you right now on the camera. Okay, all these little pieces that I'm showing right here on the camera. Let me make sure you guys can see them. Okay, so all these tiny little pieces plus the guitar and all of that, this is in the SVG file, which is in vector. Now the thing that you could do with this one, especially with the little boy, it's that you can actually make the little boy print and cut. How do you make it print and cut? If you're using Cricut, all you need to do is flatten. You need to go to the right bottom corner and you need to flatten your image. Once you flatten your image, you pretty much converting the image into a print and cut image. Okay, so that's why it looks like this. I just want to make sure that everyone's getting a good view. So that's why the image looks just like this. Now, in the file, you guys do have already the little face kind of separated to make it in layers, like this one's right here. You can actually also grab just the head and flatten the head separately like this. That way we can still make it look like a little bit of a 3D just by having the head print out separately, okay, like I did on this one. I literally flattened this image to make it a print and cut, and then I also flattened the part of the head alone to make it a print and cut. Okay, now if you decided that you wanted to doing all this tiny little layer, by all means you're more than welcome to do so. If you want to go and exactly see where every little thing goes, I suggest that you check my video on YouTube on the centerpiece. That way you can start putting each layer together and you'll know exactly where it goes. That's one way that you could do it. The other way that you could do it is really simple. Open up your Cricut, your Silhouette, whichever program you're using. Open it up and see where does each piece go, and then you start gluing them all together, okay? But as of me, I'm going to put this aside because I'm not going to make it into tiny little pieces, little layers like this. I'm going to make it into a print then cut because that's the best and easier way possible to make. But I just wanted to bring that up so you guys can know. I am going to keep these pieces right here just to give an extra 3D to my little guy, my Coco, okay? So other than that, thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so we're getting a clear view right here on YouTube. Perfect. Are you guys getting a clear view over here on TikTok as well? Yes. Let me give some thumbs up if you guys are also getting a clean view here, or do we need to raise this up just a little bit? Right there. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start with, I like to do my layering little pieces first so I don't lose them. Okay, so we're gonna do our little hat right here. We're gonna do him in layering foamies. So I'm gonna grab 3 of my foamies and I'm gonna put foamies to my hat. So I'm gonna start with the little hat. Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. Okay, so the first blue layer goes on top of your orange layer. So you come here, line it up nicely, and put it right about there. Perfect. Then after our orange layer, after our blue layer goes our yellow layer, just like this. Okay. I'm gonna put some yellow. What happened here? Oops. That's bugging me. Put it here. And come out there. There you go. Welcome, welcome everyone. If you did not get the file, this file, it's available on my Etsy shop. You can run and grab it right over there. And we're gonna put our yellow layer, line it up here nicely, like this. Perfect. So our hat starts looking like that. Orange, blue, yellow. And now we're gonna put our brown layer right there. So for my brown layer, I am going to glue it. Let me see if this one's not stuck. Okay, I need to keep my little needles. Where's my little needle? Okay. I'm gonna use my other glue because my little needles, I don't know what they want. Get that glue out of my hands because I was really smart. Okay, so I'm gonna come and put glue right around here. For this part, it would have been perfect to use my Burley Art glue, because with that one, I will be able to glue these tiny little pieces. But I don't know where my small needle went. I'll look for it in a little bit. And we're gonna glue our brown piece right there. Perfect. Let's put that on top of the gold one. Like that. Move it. There. Perfect. And then we're gonna put our little piece right there. So I'm gonna grab 2 pieces. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, ladies. I'm so silly. I'm cutting this piece when I could just grab one of my strips and put it across. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just get one of our strips, cut it in the middle, and let's just start using our strips. And I'm just gonna put one of my strips right about there. Yes, I actually do that on my other glue, but I don't know why I haven't done it on that one. I actually did do it. I saw a video from a girl here on TikTok, I think. I was like, oh my God, that's so smart. There you go. Okay. And I need to do that because I'm constantly losing my little needle. And here's your hat. This is how our hat looks like, okay? Perfect. Okay. So now I'm gonna put my little hat on the side, and I'm gonna grab, let's grab the number 1. Let's do our number 1. So we're gonna put, look what I did to my 1. And for this, I used my embossing folder of the music notes. Can you guys see it? I added the little music notes to it. I think that was so cute. And we're gonna put it right over here. And now we're gonna do the other one, and let's get our blue foamies for this part. And we're gonna put it on the blue. Perfect. And there we have our number 1 in 3 layers. It's okay, Jen. As long as the view was looking good over there, that's all that matters. Okay, so we're done with our number 1. Now let's do a little alegrije. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say alebrije. Vamos a hacer nuestro alebrije. Para mi alebrije voy a usar un pedacito de, no quiero usar el más grueso porque este es el bien grueso. Voy a usar el más finito. Vamos a usar el rojo más finito. We're gonna use the red strip. Ladies, if you're interested in getting these nice strips to work with your cake toppers, they are available on my website. Si te interesa usar este tipo de foam tape, las tiras de foam tape y los Los pedacitos de font tape están disponibles en mi website. Okay, so I put a little piece of strip there, and I'm gonna bring it right here because that's all I need. All I need is a tiny little piece right in the middle, just to give the little extra depth to make it into a 3D. And that goes, I'm gonna check, and I'm gonna put it across right here as well. Okay, and we're gonna put the alebrije on the blue for me right over here. And perfect. Right there. That's so cute. Okay, let's put that to the side. Now let's do our little music wave. Did you guys like how I did the little inside the wave? I put the little guy Miguel. So what this was, a while back I did a cake topper of what was the movie? Oh my god, what was the name of the movie? Sharice, help me out. What was the name of the movie of the cake topper that I did? Oh my god, the thing with the emotions. I did a cake topper of the emotions. Oh my god, Sing? No, it's not Sing. Anyway, the one that recently came out, the emotions, sadness, happy, whatever the Inside Out. So I recently did a cake topper of Inside Out, and the way that I did in the cake topper is I did a rainbow, kind of like a rainbow, and then the little girl happy goes with the ping pong, like kind of on the rainbow. So when I showed this cake topper to my dear friend there, Sharice, she said, "Oh, Gabby, why don't you do the same thing that you did with the Inside Out cake topper? That would look super cute." And I'm like, "Oh my god, yes!" But this theme Coco does not have a rainbow, so I was like, "Why don't I make a wave, like a music note wave?" So that's how come I did it. I did like the wave of the music notes, and then I added the little boy. This is when he's crossing from like the world to like the other world, like the dead, something like that. Anyway, that's where the idea came from. That's where the idea came from, and it was amazing. Like when she brought that up, I was like, "Yeah, you're right. We could do that." That's how that came out. Just in case you guys were wondering, how in the world did I came out with that? There you go. Okay, now this is missing a little piece right here, so I am gonna get a little piece of the foam tape. I'm gonna add it right over here. Take this out. And let's put it right there. Oh, se lo puse muy abajo. I'm gonna push it in. There you go. Okay. That's good. Okay, so that's done. We're gonna put it to the side. My file didn't have the print and cut items. Where did you get your file? Did you get your file on Etsy, or did you prepay for the file and you got it on my website? Okay, so now I'm gonna do this guy right here. I'm just gonna add this one just to give the extra layer to this. Just to give the little extra layer, I'm gonna add this one. Prepay. Okay, so if you got a prepay, you got a Google Drive. You got a Google Drive, and in that Google Drive, we have every single file for this month. Go to the Google Drive, go to the first email that I send you, and go check out the Google Drive. And in the Google Drive, you are going to see it. Not the last email I sent you, but the first email that I sent you. Check out the first email that I sent you, and it's right there. You're gonna see. So I'm gonna bring this right over here. Like, oops, like that. Who's doing the little pieces in this guy not printing car? Who's my champion to not do it? Who's my champion to do that? I'm telling you, you love crafting if you did that. Yeah, if you go to the Google Drive, it's there. Because what happened was that when I sent you guys the email, I don't know how, why, by mistake. And the last email that I sent you telling you that the Google Drive has been updated, I accidentally sent you guys only this file for the thing. But if you go back and you open the whole thing, then you'll see it. So now I'm gonna use one of my black strips for this part right here. You did it, this. You my champion if you did that, girl. I was planning on doing it. But then when you had told, when I remember you mentioned that, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do what this is gonna do. I thought you were gonna do it. Okay, so there you go. We have our little guy, and look. So he looks like he has layers already because he does have the extra foam on the back. And then right here, when I add his face, it's gonna look like he's in 3D as well. That's why I was like, oops, I am going to print this out separately just so I could give the extra little touch of having the face in 3D. You see how right there, by adding the face, it looks like it's in 3D? So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna keep that. So we have the little guy. Now let's do this one. This one pretty much just go glue on it, and it looks like I didn't cut the little part of the mouth. I did it yesterday. What did you do, Jadira? Okay, we put that aside. Now, who did the banner? This is the one that I kind of want to hear you guys out. Who had a challenge doing the banner? Who had a challenge doing the banner? I know some of you guys had a challenge. See, this orange one gave me a challenge, but not the other ones. I don't know why this orange one got kind of messed up because the other ones cut just fine. I did saw you 60. See, I didn't think about that. And you know that because you do flowers. That's why you knew that you had to do it that way. I just put more pressure, but look, this one cut really nice. I don't know if you guys can see it. That one cut really nice. The purple one also cut really nice. because it was paper that didn't have texture. But this one, because I chose a paper that had kind of texture on it, it gave me trouble. But it's okay, it worked. Okay. So now I'm gonna glue this one on top of that one. Okay. Gonna put a strip right here. Not me, I did print and cut. You did this one's print and cut too? Wow, you cheated, you cheated. She's like, Gabby, I am not doing that. You are not putting me to do this. There you go. And now we're gonna do our purple. I'm just gonna put this little piece of orange because it's not gonna show either way. Hello, hello, hey, hey. And we're gonna put it right there. So we have our little banner. Now we're gonna glue this right here. Make sure I'm putting them on the right side. Okay. Perfect. Make sure you get everything on the right side. Los rollos de cinta, los grandes, los que son que vienen en cuadritos, precio regular son $2.75 o hay bondos. Los puedes comprar en bondo que compras todos los colores. O los puedes comprar también en sets de 3 que te saldrían a $2.50 cada uno. Si los compras en sets de 3, o si quieres probar todos los colores, puedes comprar todos los colores que vienen 16 colores por 40. Okay, so this is how this banner goes, just like this. Okay, so we're gonna put that aside. Okay, let's do these little guys. They just kind of go glue on top of it. Or if you want, you could put a little piece of strip to give the little extra layer. I don't know, but layering, making them in 3D always gave a nice special effect to it. Están en mi website, CreationsbyGabby.com. Ahí puedes ir y encontrar. También tengo las tiritas, estas. Ahora justo tengo un especial también de las tiritas. Precio regular son $5.50 por 5 hojas de las tiritas. Y ahorita hay un especial de por 60. Te llevas 13 diferentes colores. que te vienen 13 paquetes así, pero de 5. O sea, te vienen 5 hojas en cada paquete y cada paquete vale $5.50, pero ahora mismo está en especial y solamente hay 20 paquetes. Ya de los 20 se han vendido 10 y recibes 20 paquetes de 13 diferentes colores. No sé si lo dije así bien claro. Voy a chequear que no me han puesto aquí. Okay. There's no puzzle. Let's stop the screen so the puzzle don't come. De nada. Y bye. Okay. So everything that has the little extra 3D, it's already been taped up. It's already been glued. So now let's go ahead and let's start with this one. Now, quick thing that I want to tell you guys. So pretty much in this cake topper, I'm giving you 2 cake toppers instead of 1 because now you have this template right here to make a cake topper. You could use this template to make a cake topper in this shape, okay? But then you also have the round part that you can use it to make a cake topper as well. You would just need to make it a little bit bigger. This one right here is only four, almost 5 inches. You will need to expand it to like 6.5 or 7. But you pretty much got 2 toppers here. If in the future you want to do a cake topper with this shape, now you know that you go back to the cocoa cake topper because you have this space right here to do a topper. You want to do a round topper, now you know that you can go back to this space to use this for your topper. Okay, so this I'm gonna put little foam tapes because I do want it to look like it has the little extra layering. So I'm gonna use my black strips to just give an extra layering. You're waiting to do yours when you get your foamies. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get your foamies before the weekend. So the reason why we have like different color foaming, some people were saying, why do we need all these different colors? I could just use white. Well, it's because right now by using the black, you kind of hiding it. If you were to have used the white, you will kind of show the white. So that's why it's like convenient to have all these different colors. Okay, so I line it up right there. I'm gonna put my little pressure, line it up, perfect. And go right there. There, there, and there. Perfect. So I have that. And now I'm gonna do my red one. For the red one, I could use either red or black because it's gonna get hidden in between here. But since I have the red one, I'm gonna use my red one. You know, I'm gonna take advantage that I have all the colors here for me. Oh, that's funny. I don't, oh, right here. Like that. If I wanted to do this one shaker, all I will need to do is cut out a piece of acetate. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on the two sides right there. I'm not gonna waste more foamies on top. There you go. And we're gonna come right over here, line it up. Perfect. Right there. So we have our first layer for our shaker. Our cake topper that's gonna go right over here. Right there. Like that. Okay. So now let's do our next piece, which is this one that's gonna have the little shaker. And let's start with foamies. I'm gonna get my orange foamies. And I'm gonna line it up with the holes that I have in the middle. That's how I line up my two layers. Now I'm gonna use black since it's going on the black one to put right here. Yes, I did. I embossed the ring with the embossing folder of the music notes. You already forgot the first step. Make sure that you follow me on YouTube, because that's where the video is also being recorded right now, and that's where it'll be safe. Automatically, once the live is over, it will be there. Oh, and the file, before I forget, I put also some white rings. Do you guys see the white rings that I put on the file? And I put the little note for you guys. Oh my God, I think I put this on the wrong side. It goes on this side. Oops. I'm looking at the paper and I'm like, why is the paper not looking nice this way? Oops, 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 oops. Those white rings, it's just in case if you don't have the foam strips to do the shaker, that's what those white rings are for. Like if you don't have the strips to do the shaker, then that's what the white rings are for. Okay, so now where you cut your piece of acetate, remember you need a little circle of acetate. You know you have some acetate left, right? So you're gonna go and you're gonna cut two little pieces of your acetate. I'm gonna put that aside. You're gonna bring your print and cut. You're gonna get 2 little pieces of the acetate and you're gonna glue them behind your print and cut. See, this is the one that has the background right here. You're gonna flip it over. You're gonna come with your glue. You're gonna put your glue around it and you're gonna cover it with acetate. Okay, you're gonna grab your just 2 little squares of acetate. You could just grab from your scraps, from the little piece of acetate that you cut, whatever. You just need 2 little pieces of acetate that you could glue them behind it, that you could go and put them behind your print and cut like that. So you're pretty much covering the 2 little holes that are there. You're making a window. That's what you're doing. You're putting a little window on it, because this is what's gonna go right here like this. Okay, and we're gonna put glue right here. I am not going to do embossing. I'm sorry, not embossing. I'm not going to put foam tapes on this one. I'm just gonna glue this one directly to my orange piece. Okay, so now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna glue that right there like that. I'm lining it up right here, so make sure that this is nicely aligned. There you go. Perfect. Not perfect because it moved on this side. Let's move it. Okay, move too much, but I believe this is gonna cover. Yeah. Okay, and the next step is we're gonna come and we're gonna put a foam strip all around here so we could put our shakers inside. Now this part you could do it with the thin shaker. This is the 3mm, or you can also use the thicker one, which is the 5mm, this one. But I'm gonna use the 3mm because I believe I do not have 5mm black. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the bottom. I'm gonna start from the bottom to put my foam tape, and the reason why I'm starting from the bottom is because this is gonna be a shaker. So I wanna make sure that my bottom part is completely covered. Okay. Now I bring my other strip closer to it and also coming across. Oops. Bring it onto the edge of your, like that. Yeah. Okay, and I'm just missing one little strip right here. And we're gonna put it right over here. This one's gonna need me to cut a little piece there. So let me cut it. There. Okay. Perfect. Now you're gonna come, because this one, doesn't have glue at the edge. So now what you can come and do is just put a little bit of hot glue in between. Like just open it up a little bit like that. And add your hot glue in there. To make sure that that's completely closed. Then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And then the same thing over here. I'm just adding a little piece of hot glue. Okay, so now you can come and you can put your little shakers, whatever you're gonna put inside. I'm gonna add a little bit of the black, like that. There you go. Okay, if you want to put like some diamond dots, I'm gonna get a little bit of diamond dots orange to put on it. Just so like if the kids move it, like they will shake a little bit. What is Vanessa asking? There you go. And that's our shaker. Now let's go ahead and take out our cover for the foam strips. There. And now I'm gonna come and I'm gonna bring my acetate. You should have already cleaned up your acetate. The acetate, you could clean it with Windex, you could clean it with alcohol and like a fiber cloth, and then that's it. Okay, and there we have our shaker. See? Where's there, the eyes are up here. Okay, and then the next thing is this cute little ring right here that I did for you guys. You guys are gonna put it right on top of it, you know, to cover the glue right here. So just come and add glue to your little ring right here, and you know, add the ring to cover that. So let me get the pretty parts to show the right there. Let me put that down since the banner's gonna go there. Like that. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. There you go. There's our shaker. So now you're gonna bring here your cake topper and you're gonna start setting everything up. First is gonna go this one. That one goes behind. This one's gonna go on top. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna glue this one to this. So we're gonna put glue on our, what do we call this? Like an arch? Let's put glue on our arch. Bring our arch over, line it up here, make sure it lines up nicely, and you put it right there. Like that. Hello, hello, Charles. There. Now we're gonna come and we're gonna add our eyes right over here. Let's line this up. Let's line up our eyes. Right here. And we're gonna add foam tapes on the sides. So you're gonna put a foam tape right here. Put them inside, don't put them out that they show, just put them like right over here. Put one more. Put one more here. And one more here. Take it out. Gonna put some hot glue here to make sure it's attached nicely. Bring in, make sure you line this up. We want those sides nicely line up. Right there. Okay. Just oh, I'm glad you got it. I hope you like them and you find great use of them. Notice that I did 2 little foam tapes just to bring them right in here. Make sure you put them inside, not too out, so it doesn't show. Right there. Perfect. Okay. And then the next thing is decorating. Decorating everything. That's what we're gonna do right now. So let's bring in our hat. Our hat goes right over here. Foam tape. This tape right here, this one, I've been wanting to use it for the longest because it's like a shimmery, like kind of foil sort of thing, and I don't know where I got it. I think I got it at our favorite store. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring in my hat and I'm gonna put it right over here. Right there. That's where my hat goes. Perfect. My music notes goes right underneath my hat. Oh, I should have put my music notes first. lift up my hat a little bit. There you go. Just so I can put my music notes right underneath the hat. There you go. Make sure you put your music note just a little bit underneath your hat. Then we got our little guy over here. Why was I about to call him Pedro? I was about to call him Pedro. What's his name? I know his name is kind of Miguel, I think it is. No? I'm gonna use my 3mm, my 5mm for this part right here. If you don't got 5mm tape, just stuck up a little bit of foam tapes. Or let me show you something that you guys could do on this part right here when you need to give like an extra layer to it, because it's, you know what, that's what we're gonna do. Because not everyone has 5mm foam tape. So this part right here, we needed to go right there. So to have a little depth on it. So what you're going to do is you're gonna grab your black scraps. Let me see where I have some black scraps here. Can you guys believe I don't find any black scraps? Hold on. Right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some black scraps. Doesn't need to be that thick. And we're gonna cut so you're gonna get a piece of your cardstock and you're gonna start, bend it over like this, and you're gonna start going like that, making it into a little, how would you call this? Let's put a little bit of hot glue. And right there. Thank you, Mayra. Into a little roll. I'm gonna do a little roll. And let me get the other strip. And we're gonna do 2 little pieces of that. This is for those that don't have thick foam tape. Maybe you're just starting in your craft and you don't have any of the foam tape. This will be a great solution for a little problem like this. Ay, no me quemes, eso sí. Don't get burned, Gabby. Okay. This is a foam. Make sure they're both the same size. You don't want to have one higher than the other one. There you go. So we made 2 little rows. That's gonna help us with the depth of our cocoa. I'm sorry, I know his name is not Coco. And you're gonna put it towards this side over here. This side, not over there, because you don't want it to show. You want this to be something that's hidden. That the only person that knows that's there is you, nobody else. Nobody else needs to know. You're the only person that needs to know that that's there. Because now we could bring this over here and we can glue them with no problem. So we're gonna come here and here, and we're gonna bring our little guy over here like that. Right there. And we have our little guy in layers, not in layers, but like in the depth, coming up like that. You see it? Okay, and then the next thing is gonna be our banner that goes right over here, and this one just goes glue on it, and I put a little bit of glue here. Line it up with the little how you call these little pieces here? What do we call them? Banderines. What do we call these pieces here? Papel picado. Yeah, exactly that, papel picado. Line it up with your papel picado underneath. I didn't put any name to this banner. Do you guys put a name? Esas gomitas adhesivas, ¿dónde las consigues? En mi website, yo las vendo. And I put a little bit of glue on this skeleton because I want him to kind of hang from there. Okay, and now the one, we're gonna put it right here, either to the side or you could put it in the middle. I just didn't want to put it in the middle, like right here, because I didn't want to cover the back part. I kind of wanted to leave it open. What do you guys think? Should we put it in the middle like that, or should we put it to the side like that? Where would you guys put it? That's why I didn't do when I did the back piece to know where everything goes, I was debating, should I put it on the side, should I put it in the middle? And I'm like, I'm not gonna put it where it goes over here, so we don't, so I don't have, you know, any. You guys think it should go on the side? Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of foam tape here, and I'll put it on the side. I'm gonna put him right here on the side, like that. He looks good. There. And then we have our alegrife. He's gonna go right over here. Our alegrife looks like he's swinging over here, like that. The alegrife goes right over there. Okay, now these little pieces, I want to have them right here by the one. I'm gonna put one here. I'm not gonna put both of them there. And I'm gonna put the, oh no, but I will cover Coco over there. Okay, they'll go on the one then. Dante was a nice touch. Yeah, and I love the image that I found of him. It was so hard to find on him a nice image of him. So hard. You got no idea how hard it was. You can just go glue right here. There. Oh my god, that looks so cute. Who likes it? Who likes it? Yes, the file is available on my website. Not on my website, I'm sorry, on my Etsy shop. You guys like it? I think it's super cute. And tell me this cake topper was not simple. This cake topper was super simple to make. If you look at it, it doesn't have a bunch of layers. For this one right here, I could have literally make you guys do like 10 layers behind this, but I gave you a solution by adding the two little pieces right there, like that. That's a perfect solution for it. If you don't want to do it that way, you know what you could do to make it layer, just after layer, after layer, after layer. The piece that's behind it, behind the cocoa, you could duplicate the piece like 10 times and make it like go up, 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 up. Yes, we're just missing the lights. But again, this cake topper was not to be meant a cake topper with a bunch of layers. As you can see, it has a decent amount of layer. It doesn't have a bunch of layers. It's just the enough layers. And tell me it doesn't look detailed. It looks really detailed to me. I like it. I feel like it has a lot of details. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna add the lights to it. I'm gonna put one light there and I'm gonna put one light over there. Before you put your lights, make sure that they're working. Test them out before you put them on. Okay. Right there. Just checking that we have a good view on the other side. So let it dry. let the light dry before we test it out. I'm stopped on YouTube. You sure? I still see that I'm going. You sure I'm stopped? Don't tell me that, Kathy. Anyone on YouTube that can tell me that it's working just fine over there? Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's test our lights. I'm gonna put my light down. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted for the eyes to look like that. Let me see if I could cover them up a little bit so you guys can see it. I wanted the eyes and the candles to look like that. You guys saw how the candles were there? So right here I have a lot of light, so it's kind of hard for you guys to see it, but once you turn off the light, you are able to see it. Now, perfect. Yours looks crooked too? Yeah, because I think I moved it. So when you guys are putting this part right here, make sure that you guys are centering the skeleton the right way. But it's super cute. They came out super nice. Now, the next thing that you have to do is, I didn't print it, but you can literally print out the black piece that we use right here for this one. You can print out the black piece to cover it right here and to put your oh my god, the stick to hold the cake topper. All you will need to do is glue your stick right here and put the black piece. I should have cut it out. I don't know why I didn't think of cutting out an extra piece. I didn't think about it. Are you guys going to remake it? If you feel like it came out crooked, are you going to remake it or you just gonna leave it alone? You like that, sir? I have it. At least I did it. Okay, I'm just gonna print out one piece, the black piece that I'm telling you guys, just to show you guys how to put the sticks on your cake topper. Literally what I'm cutting right now, it's I'm cutting another black part. That's cut right now. I'm just gonna cut the black part and that's it. Okay, Gabby, you win. fast on this cake topper. Did I go too fast on this cake topper for you guys? No, I think I went easy. If I make it comes out crooked, I will leave it. Yeah, just leave it. This is your trial. This is your testing. Don't go crazy about it. This is you working for fun. Next time you know that you'll be more careful and that you will not make it crooked. I'm making my sticks. Since this is a really light cake topper, we don't need to put 2 sticks. We could just put 1 stick. We just need 1 stick, not 2 sticks. Okay. So your cake topper, you can put this right here in the middle, which will be right over here. Like right there. So normally what I will do, let's turn this on so you guys can see it. Normally what I will do is I will center my cake topper like this. So I have it nice and center. So I have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So my stick goes right here in the middle. Right over here in the middle. That's where my stick is supposed to be. If I want to make my stick removable, the way I do it is I grab foam tape. So now that I know that that's the center of my cake topper, I'm going to grab foam tape and I'm going to do like a little tunnel on it. And we're going to make a little tunnel on it. So I'm going to put my first stick that's going to go right about there. Okay. Cricut or Silhouette can make this file. So I'm going to hold my stick right there. And I'm going to put 1. And then I'm going to put the other one right there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to put it right there. Oh, great. It moved completely because my mat doesn't have enough stickiness anymore. So my paper moved and I didn't even know it. It was just cutting, but it was all moved. And I thought it was done. Okay, let's send it one more time. Okay. So the whole point of doing it this way, see there's our stick, is that you guys will see it right now, is that this will be able to come off. So you can actually put it in or bring it out instead of gluing it with the hot glue. If you just want to glue it with the hot glue, then you could just go ahead and have it gluing over with. But sometimes to make your package not too big, so you don't have to send it into a huge box, it helps to be able to have your sticks removable. Okay, so let's hold on and let's wait for the last piece that I'm cutting, and then that's it, we're done. Did everyone enjoy tonight's live? Did you guys find any trouble? To make the glitter blow around the cake topper. What do you mean blow around? Like move around? Like move like this? Or literally blow? Like you mean literally like the words that say blow? Like blow all over the place? Or just move it like this normal? I use heavy cardstock for most of it, but for the little pennants that I did down here, I use intricate cuts. Okay, so here's the extra piece that I just cut. I'm gonna flip it back over. And this is the piece that's gonna go right here. Like that. Okay? So let's put foam tapes all around it. Let me see if it covers all the way down here. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna take out the foam tapes. You guys also how I did my little tunnel right here. First I saw where my stick was gonna go. I put it there, and then I put the little foamies around it, making a tunnel. Okay, so now that's gonna go there, like that. I already have this pre-cut, I already have this in advance, like pre-cut for my cake toppers. It says acrylic stick. And this is for my customer to know where she has to put the acrylic stick. So I know the acrylic stick is gonna go right there. So I'm gonna put the little sign so my customer knows that this is gonna go right in there, like that. And that's it. So now we have a clean view on the back. So remember, this extra piece right here, you just have to duplicate the black piece. Okay? So that's not on the file, but all you have to do is duplicate the black piece of it so you could use it to put it right there. Okay? The little sticks, those are little stickers just that I create for me to be able to, know where the acrylic, where the stick goes, and to make sure I tell my customer, and my customer knows as well. Okay? So there you have it. That's it. That's our cute cake topper. Clean on the back and clean in the front. If I was to do this piece right here, these banners, I can honestly tell you that I wouldn't put foam tapes in between. I would just glue them all together. I mean, it doesn't look bad having the little depth in between, but I think I would just like glue them together instead of putting foam tape on it. That's just me. Like if I was to do this banner all over again, I'm not gonna do it. But I would like glue them instead of putting foam tape on it. ¿Qué le puso para sostener la barrita de silicón? ¿Cuál barrita de silicón? ¿Qué le puse para sostener qué? ¿Cuál barrita? apaguemos la luz para que le podamos ver las luces aquí. Vamos a apagar las luces, así tenemos una mejor view. Ok, ahí se puede ver mejor. Qué bonito que quedó. Well, my ladies, this is the cake topper. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy the class. If you didn't make it and want to learn how to make this, go get the file and come and watch the video and you'll be fine. You'll be able to do it. Okay, thank you so much, and I will see you all next Wednesday.